Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a new introduction. This is for a product that you guys probably are already familiar with if you've been following my channel, or well, a good few other people have been doing this as well. So if you haven't seen it here, you will have very likely seen it somewhere at least. This is the whole collection project pan, and in this project we're randomly rolling 10 items that we're working on. Last year it was kind of like everybody set their own goals, whether you wanted to do a certain usage goal or whether you wanted to finish something completely. This year, if I understood correctly, so let's hope I did, the idea is that like half of your products are going to be like project pan products. So they will be products that you either decide to finish up, pan on, have your own usage goal on, and then there is another 5 products of those 10 that the goal is to use it 10 times and roll in something new, just because I think a lot of us felt like some of the things in here, they were just not the perfect products for us, and it would be really nice if you can then just use it 10 times, get to know it a little bit better, play around with it a little bit, but do not have the feeling like you have to do like a proper usage goal, or in my case I always want to hit pan or finish something off. So that is how we make this product a little bit more fast-paced, but we still have products that we're like fully focusing on. So yeah, that is the plan. And of course, when we're going with random products, we're using the Pretty Random app, so I'm just gonna roll this 10 times and see what we end up with. And I see I already accidentally shook it, and this is the first number, so we start with 134. Just before we go into that, actually, the rules in my case are that I will not have more than 2 of any type of products, because I'm always like doing a pen as eyeshadows as well, so especially with the eyeshadows it gets a bit much, and working on more than 2 blushes or anything at the same time in most cases doesn't make much sense either. 2 lipsticks, 2 lip glosses, those types of things. So yeah, that is it for now. So let's see what we end up with. So 134 is the first number, then we've got 69. I don't know if you guys can see that. 69. Anyway, 208 is the next one. 193. 10 is always a lot. 127. 135. 166. 167, and I've lost count. How many do I have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 more. 67. And then lastly 92. I have no idea whether you guys were able to see that properly, but trust me, those were the numbers. I'm gonna quickly take a look. I have a feeling that there might be like more than 2 eyeshadows in here, but let's take a look and I'll get back to you guys with the products that I'm gonna be working on. Okay, I checked out the numbers and it turns out that all of them were eyeshadows. The numbers were on the higher side. Everything that is higher than 53 for me will be eyeshadows, and everything that is 53 or lower will be like other stuff. So the biggest part of my collection just happens to be eyeshadows, which I've got about 150 apparently. So what I did now, I highlighted the first 2 eyeshadows that popped up, and apart from that we're gonna roll 8 other products. So I put in 1 to 53 just to make sure I'm not running into more eyeshadows, and then we're gonna see what we end up with now. So we've got 22 and 21, 40, 46, 4, 9, 30, and I think this is 8, and 3. So I've got 8 new products. I'm gonna double check if I've got more than 2 of anything in here. At least I know there's no eyeshadows, so I'll be back. Now we're almost there. I feel like the first time of rolling is always the one that takes the longest, but I had 1 product in here that should not have been in here because it was another project, which is my Albatross highlighter from NARS, which is already in the panner's pan, and I ended up with 3 blushes, and like I said, I only want 2, so I'm gonna roll 2 more. I deleted all the blushes from everything that I can roll, so I'm between 20 and 52 at the moment. So let's see what we end up with now. We've got 20 and we've got 33. So I'm gonna check again. Okay. And we made it. I pulled all of my 10 products out that I will be working on to start this project off. And once I've properly looked at all of them together with you guys, I'm gonna decide which ones will be my 5 like kind of project 10 uses but within this project, and which one will be the ones that I'm gonna like set a more heavy goal on. So let's see, I'm gonna kind of start at the top of the list if I can remember it correctly, not in the order of the numbers, but one of the products that I pulled was this Catrice blush, and this one is in Dancing Nymph. It's from a Nymphalia collection. It's an Unbeleaf'able blush with like leaf, and it's kind of a marbled baked blush. I have used it an okay amount, like it is a bit lower on this side than it is on this side, but it is a baked blush, so I'm not too sure whether I like want to try and hit pan on this one or use it up, but we'll see. I'll have to pick 5. So I had a second blush as well, and this one is from Pupa, which I don't know whether that exists in other countries as well. Do you guys know the brand Pupa? It's kind of a more of a, like you can buy it at a chemist and like some of the more chemisty drugstores, but not in a lot of places. So this blush is in Baroque. It's from a limited edition as well. This is what it looks like. It is like, it looks like a little pillow. I don't know if you guys can see that properly. Maybe if I hold it a bit closer. Yeah. So it looks like a little pillow. I've used this an okay amount. It smells really nice because it smells like marshmallows. Like the really sugary ones. Spekjes, as we would call them in the Netherlands. This one is a pretty big blush, I believe. There's 9 grams in here. But because it is like more flat, I'd say I'd be more likely to hit pan on this one than on the other one. And I feel like this, because it's kind of like a darker but neutral blush still, it will be really nice for this time of the year as well. So pretty excited about having this one in. And then I think we have the L'Oreal True Match powder. I'm not going to show you this too close up yet because this still is in another project at the moment, but that will be finished in 2 weeks from now, so I think it's fair enough to roll this in here and probably make it my goal to finish this one off. So that is that one. And then one that was in my Prep That Product projects, but that just finished up. So this works out. This is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Sun Radiance Trio in what is it again? Her Blonde Harmony. Yep. And this one moves really slowly. I've been working on this for a good little while now, but it's kind of like a 3 different, like there is a blush, highlighter and bronzer, but I'm actually wearing it today as well on top of my blush, so I kind of use it more to kind of highlight my blush a little bit of a bronzy sheen, but the blush and the highlight side seem to be like more easily picked up in here. I know this one takes forever, but I was prepping it to pan it in 2021, so maybe this will be a more long-term one. It won't be the most exciting one to look at though, but we'll see. Okay, next I think my lip products popped up. So I've got 3 lip products that I rolled, and I decided to go with all of them because like one of them is like a lip jelly, like lip blush, so it's a lip stain basically. One of them is a lipstick from MAC, and then I've got a, what are these ones called again, lip lacquer from Rimmel, the Apocalips one. So I decided to just roll all 3 of them in because they're different types of lip products. But when I look at these, first of all we've got the lip stain, which is a red, so it's that is how much is in here. So there is a good amount of product in there as well, and it is a red. So let me actually swatch this for you so you get a better idea. So it's a more subtle red, if anything, but it's still a red. Can I see how much is in here actually? This is 2.5 grams of product. So just to compare that actually with the MAC lipstick, because we all kind of know what a MAC lipstick looks like, how much is in here. Okay, so I just quickly looked it up. A MAC lipstick is 3 grams. So a MAC lipstick is a little bit more than what is in there. That's good to keep in mind when I go and decide which ones I'm going to work on more long term. Anyway, the MAC lipstick that I have right here is the Viva Glam in Nicki. So as you guys might know, that is a little bit older already. This is the color, and you can see I've used it a little bit already. It is not like a full-on like usual lipstick top, or however you want to call that. Quickly swatch that one as well. So it's a light pink. It leans a little Barbie on me, but it's doable. I haven't worn those types of shades in forever because basically I've been wearing this lip color pretty much all year. But anyway, then the, I think, scariest of these three is this Across the Universe Apocalypse lip lacquer from Rimmel. And this is a somewhat darker red, if I remember correctly. Yes, that is what that one looks like. So it is a full-on leaning towards vampy red. Okay. So those are the lip products that I have in here. Let's make sure they don't drop off. Then also maybe a familiar product that will be rolling out of a project in the next 2 weeks as well is the Catrice Made to Stay Kohl Kajal in Comb Black and Stay. And for this one, again, I'm not going to show you yet where I'm at. I'm going to mark it, but because we're in the middle of the update of the other one, I don't want to show you guys yet. But I have been working on this one pretty diligently over the last like 2 months especially, I feel like. And I'm hoping that I can actually finish this one off relatively quickly once I have it in this project, like within the first 2 or 3 months. Relatively, like I said. So yeah, this is just like a black liner. I didn't mark my blushes, or I didn't swatch my blushes, but yeah, there isn't too much to say about that. Okay, and then the last 2 products, eyeshadows. And these are familiar palettes to you guys probably, one of them being the Sleek Circus palette. And then here I've got shade number 7. I did not look yet, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, number 7, and I'm holding up like that, but not to make sure I don't blind you guys. I'm holding it the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, this side. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a black. Okay, so I'm still trying to finish off a black in, like, just as a general thing. The black that I'm going to be working on in 2021 is the Lancome one, not any other ones. I'm gonna have to put this one in the 10 uses. I don't want to like not do it just because I only have one black and a smaller black that I'm focusing on, and I know very well that I can do that within a year, so I don't want to like skip it completely. So yeah, a black. And let's see how, oh, it is pretty like soft, feels kind of creamy. Yeah, it's a black. Not much more we can say about that. And then the second palette that I've pulled something from is the Vice palette from Orly Decay. And in here I pulled Frames, which I don't know which one that is yet either. So let's see. Oh, see, that is a really nice contrast. Frames, whoop, let's turn this around as well, is this shade right here, which will be a very easy like transition brow bone type shade. I say it's pretty close to my skin color, but probably a little bit darker. I don't know whether you guys can see that up there. Yeah, you see it. Like it's a little bit darker, but it's very close to my own skin tone. Now that I've actually swatched 6 of the things in here, let me swatch everything else except for the powder, because that kind of feels a bit useless. Right here you've got the Baroque blush from Pupa. Then we have the Nymph blush from Catrice. Oh shit. Trying to swatch it with the finger that I also swatched the black with. Now there's black on my blush. Okay, this one over here is the Nymph blush, which might have a little bit of black in it. And then lastly, this is a mix of the highlighter, blush, everything. But if I top this on top of another blush, then it kind of like just blends in with the color that is already there. So yeah, this is all. I feel like this is going to be a pretty long video. And now we decide what we're going to be working on. So let's start with the easy ones. I know I'm gonna definitely work and try to hit pan on frame, so that is going to be like one of the long-term goals. That is an easy shade, so that should be pretty doable. Also the L'Oreal True Match powder, L'Oreal, yep, and this black eyeliner. I'm gonna have my goals for those to finish them up. So those are 2 and 3. And then I'm kind of looking at the other products in here. I know I'm not gonna do the black, I know I'm not gonna do the baked blush, and I know I'm not gonna do the 2 red lipsticks because I'm just not ready for that yet. So we've got 3 products here, and I need to pick 2 to actually like put a proper goal on. And I think what I want to do, like this one I will be working on this year anyway. So I'm gonna put this in and start off with putting a goal of hitting pan on that one. And then this is tricky. I think I might go with the lipstick because I have another blush that I definitely want to try and finish off this year. So I'm gonna go with 10 uses on, oh, but the lipstick is, no, you know, I'm gonna try and hit pan on the blush. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and hit pan on the blush because I'm not 100% sure about this lipstick yet and how I want to wear it. So I think the 10 uses will actually be a good one for me to play around with it a little bit, because it is a bit on the light side, like for a pink for me. So that is the plan. So just a quickly recap: 10 uses on this baked blush, 10 uses on the Nicki Viva Glam lipstick from MAC, and 10 uses on these 2 red lip products as well, and then 10 uses on the black in my Circus palette. And I'm gonna try and hit pan on the Pupa blush. I'm gonna try and hit pan on this Sun Radiance Bronze Trio, or whatever it's called. I'm gonna try and finish off the powder and the eyeliner. And I'm gonna try and hit pan in the framed eyeshadow, which is just kind of like really close to my skin color. And that's the plan. Yes. Thank you guys very much if you're still here, because this was a pretty long video, I believe. So yeah, let's just see how I will do. I'm looking forward to starting these new projects again, and I hope you guys are excited to follow along this time around again. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.